I wrote this poem 2 days ago. This is to any poet who has ever cared more about the applause after the poem than the poem he or she is performing. This includes myself, including myself in this. There are pirates aboard this penmanship, a heart of gold within this treasured chest, cannons shooting picture the wreckage, self-proclaimed Moby Dick swimming in pools of vanity, we make the sea sick. At poetry's first breath, all hands were on deck, we've gone overboard. Ironically, we lack depth. Originality comes in waves. I don't mean to crash on your parade, but as I stand in the sand, I am sure our flow has become a bit shallow. No man is an island, yet we plant consonants and stand on them as if we were continents, but there's a difference between being a country and being country. A difference between invalid and invalids, poets. So what are we? Content with our content, round tables with sharp corners, our words contradict the context. Godly squares with erect angles dangle secondhand commandments while failing to command men, holding the staff as if you were Moses, but you look a little more like Aaron to me. Enslaving the crowd with your subjects, turning them into subjects, subjecting them to subtext. Let these people go. There are too many prophets in pursuit of profit. We look like saints, but we sound like atheists. And as we debate, future preachers sit in the bleachers listening to our verses, unaware that the glare of the limelight has turned us into false teachers. We poets are detestable things. Conceptual kings and verbal matriarchs with an air of arrogance. We claim the stage is our throne, microphone is our scepter, yet unwilling to hear the feedback. Collectors of praise and abusers of puns, our lungs breathe proud air. Fair weather fans with fair weather plans, here because it's what's in season. Pathetic professors professing our lectures, craving the textures of applause. Hannibal Lecters, we feed off the crowd. Eternity had an abortion, so we were born mortal. Still, we are an infinite breed. As young pebbles, we used to swing from mountains while withstanding waterfalls. Now we settle for sunflower seeds and water fountains. What we need are different kernels. What we've planted is slanted. Granted, we call this poetry, but all I see are top dogs stabbing poetry of her bark and daring to call it art, forgetting that these pages have been around for ages, cut from the descendants of the same trees that crucified sages. How many times have you blasphemed on this loose leaf? Trace back your roots before you speak on behalf of lynched branches. While you seek the mansions, our ozone stays covered in greed. Eco-friendly, yet you smoke weed. We are trading carbon emissions for emphatic renditions. We stay gassed. But when did being a poet become about going green? Selling your soul for bills may pay the bills, but our world needs change. It only makes sense. Once upon a time, that was enough. Crafting prehistoric epitaphs made mammals seem like mammoths, Jurassic. Back then we were dying to soar. Poets. P-O-E-T. Philosophical orators, educated teachers, professional observers, empowered translators, palette operators, engineering thoughts, pointed objects embodying truth. Poets, P-O-E-T, a persistent onslaught with ember tellers, pastel orchestrators, eccentric taggers, patient officers electrifying thousands, powerful objectives eliminating tyrants, protesters offending erupting targets, paragraph originators, encyclopedia titans, punctuation override encrypted talent. Poets, T-E-O-P, triumphant elements, omnipresent pens, trusted emancipators, original prophets, thrilling elevators of peace, tested embodiments of pencils. This is what we are. But what have we become? There are pirates aboard this penmanship. A heart of gold beats within this treasured chest. Uncoded measured text is the key component. Note it. I will stand with the devoted. I'm not a conscious poet. I'm just a poet with a conscience. Quote it.